Sawyer, what's it been like first couple of days? Was there a lot of carryover from the spring, you think?
I think so, yeah, for sure. Especially when I first got here in the spring, a lot of learning. And then halfway through, I was starting to play really well, play loose, and built up some momentum at the end of the spring and in the spring game. And it has carried over these first 2 days. They felt really good playing green. So it's really exciting for me.
So how have you adapted to the backup role? Obviously, I know you mentioned coming in that you were coming in just to give him a starting role.
I mean, really nothing's changed. You got to come in and compete and prepare like you're the starter every single day, every single week, and just be ready when your number's called, whether it's week 1, whether it's week 2, or whether it's next year, just depending on how that works. And then with that, it's, supporting Blake in his role and being the best teammate I can be. And, because he deserves it. He's been so good to me. And I'm just learning a lot from him and just trying to embrace everything.
Getting comfortable with that offense, since it was different than what you had run?
Very. Worked hard learning it in the winter for the spring, and then finally doing it in the spring was very beneficial. And then having that under your belt going into the summer, just kind of reviewing everything, and now working it again. It's so much simpler, it feels like, but it's the same stuff, So, yes, it's been a good adjustment.
What was the hardest part to learn and adjust to for you?
I would say a combination of like different drops, going under center, because that's just stuff that I never did. In the air raid, it was catch the ball, 3-step drop, go through your reads. There's a lot more progressions based off what the defense does. So if 2 safeties, I'm going to this side, 1 safety, I'm going to this side. And so all that's new, but like I said, you just got to work hard at it and adjust to it. And it feels like second nature now.
How do you feel about the depth that this team has at your position?
Really good. We're really deep in the quarterback room. I feel like all 5 of us are, we work hard, support each other, and, because we spend a lot of time together. And so I feel really good about the depth, and there shouldn't be any issues with the quarterback room this year.
So who's a wide receiver that catches your eye when throwing routes to him? Oh, wow, he really runs a nice route. Mm-hmm. Catches everything.
I think all of them are so explosive, so really, really good. I'd be happy throwing to any one of them. Hal had a really good day yesterday. He kind of banged up his leg, and so he didn't practice today. Keatron's explosive. Josh, Jordan, Cam, they all look really, really good, and so it'll be a fun. I'm having a great time throwing to all of them, to say the least.
How's that offensive line look from your perspective? Obviously, we had the 2 transfers from BYU, the Barrington brothers right there. What do they look like from your eyes?
Leaders, really good additions to O-line, because obviously we lost a lot at that position last year. And so bringing those 2 guys in helps a ton because of that leadership role and their the amount of reps they have under their belt. They can step in and play, and they'll be really good for us.
What's kind of stood out about Blake? He had a strong spring coming into the summer and now in the fall.
Well, one, I think he put on some weight, which is really good. Everybody's kind of been talking about that, and he's just such a great guy. He's been so helpful to me, and so I'm so excited to see what he does this year. I'm hoping he has the year of his life, and just supporting him through that and learning from him, and taking that with me into next year and the year after that.
So what's the biggest thing that you guys kind of bounce off of each other in terms of what you see in practice?
Well, in practice, I'm asking him what he saw in that play. He's asking me what I saw, and then we'll go and watch film. We were watching film earlier today, just seeing what the defense was doing, asking him about a certain play, what he would do on this, if he got this look. And he's asking me the same thing. And so I feel like that is where you see the growth at the quarterback position. And like I said, it's been so beneficial for me coming into this offense because he's been doing it for a while.
For you and Blake, how have you seen your different styles and what have you learned from him and what has he learned from you in maybe a different style?
I don't really know what he's learned from me. Hopefully something. I don't know. Trying to put, yeah, no doubt. But I've learned a lot from him. Just he's very knowledgeable about the offense. Like I was saying, he's helped me so much with it, whether it's flipping a protection, throwing a ball. Obviously he has an incredible arm, super gifted dude. And so he has really good feet too. I've been watching his footwork. And so, that's what I've learned from him.
Coach Aranda mentioned the deep ball being kind of shown yesterday in camp. How much of a weapon can that be maybe this year for you guys?
It should be huge, especially with those receivers that we have. You know, we were talking about it earlier. Those receivers are very, very explosive, very, very good. And we connected with them a few times yesterday on the deep ball. Didn't have as many today, but still had a few. And it should be, I mean, we should connect on a lot of those, and it'll be huge for our offense because it opens everything else up, and it's their explosive plays.
Anything else for Sawyer?
How is the competition between all of you in that room kind of raise the level?
I mean, competition breeds excellence. So, like, with everything, whether throwing into a net, 7-on-7, or just coming out here in the summer and throwing to receivers, you know, you want to complete every ball you throw and be the best you can be. And, you know, that'll put, if I'm doing that, that'll push Blake and RJ, Brayson, Cade. And if they're doing that, it's pushing me. It has pushed me a ton.